Alright guys, welcome to my fourth episode of recapping VCT lock-in. Today, the video is going to be about TALON. Um, they didn't really have that many expectations going into the event. I thought they had a chance to make it to about where they did, but I thought they would get stomped by whoever they met there. But they had a decent showing against pretty much every team they played against, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Really helps. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, Talon. Again, as I said, didn't really have many expectations in the tournament, but they made a name for themselves with their like super aggressive playstyle, kind of similar to what Paper Rex did last year. And I know the title of this video is if they can be the new Paper Rex, and I think if they get Potty Pond back, they have a chance, but I highly doubt that we'll get a performance from Garnet and Jit Boys like we did in this tournament. So in their first game against MIBR, I think this was the first Brazilian home crowd game, and on Haven, they kind of just took control in the first half and never really let go. Heat really was the only one that did much on MIBR. I forgot the team name, even though it's right in front of my face. And this is the debut of the Cruise controller, which adds to the list of the Pacific controllers that are just all crazy. So I think we'll probably see that when it comes to the Pacific League a little bit more. But there's like 6 or 7 really, really good controllers on like a world stage in that Pacific League. And Sushi Boys continues to play the Killjoy. Garnet played pretty well on the Rays, did his job. And then on Fracture, this is kind of obviously less good of a game from Cruz. I think even though he played really well, he did have some kind of troll moments. He played really badly on the Neon. It's just a lot closer of a map in general. And then against EG, I think it was 2 9-3 comebacks, right? Yeah. Really only Ethan doing pretty well on EG. Like, I think the pressure kind of got to them a little bit, especially when they went up. They kind of overpeaked, like were too confident, all that kind of stuff. And this was kind of the start of the Garnets breakout. Yeah. Oh no, this is 8-4. It was 2 comebacks though, and overall, I mean, this game was so heartbreaking for me. I love EG. I really like Ethan. I like Jajimo. I like BCJ. Big fans of all of them. Uh, but I think they just kind of experienced them here with like Cruz, Sushi, and Fox, who have all been to many, many, many lands. I think it's like 5 at this point. And then in their last game against DRX, I'm kind of going through this quickly, so I'll take a little bit longer. On Fracture, uh, they went up 8-4 at the beginning of the game, even with DRX winning pistol. And it just, this game made me really scared for DRX's Fracture. This was kind of why I had them picking Ascent in that game against Loud, and they didn't, and I was upset by it. It made them switch comps after this map, which was kind of funny. And they beat one of the best Fracture teams in the world on their home map. And then on Ascent, they were tied at half. I think it was 6-6, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. 5. Yeah, 6-6. Okay. Wow, I can't count. And it looked like they were going to have a shot on Ascent. And then DRX just won every single defensive round. And it was just kind of over at that point. But Garnet's, again, had a great game. I don't think the stats really show it. Except for on Icebox, he was top fragging here. It sorts by rating, but that doesn't matter to me. And even though they lost to DRX kind of felt in control this whole game. They still put up a really, really good fight on one of DRX's best maps, and probably against something that they had never played against before in the Viper Harbor. And overall, Talon, they looked really, really, really nice. And I think they proved that they can probably be a contender in the Pacific League. But there are some doubts still, I think, with the performance put up by Garnets, especially. I don't know how easily that is to be repeated. If it does get repeated, I think they're probably top two easily. And I think they should be like one of the top few teams to make lock-in. And yeah, with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. I think this one was really fast. I kind of flew through the recaps of some of those games. I don't think I watched like every round of all of their games because I was at school and at like practice for other things. So but yeah, with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. As I said, peace. I'll see you in the next one.